All right, we're rolling, and Brandon, what are your thoughts on Puppet Master 5? Best one so far?
No, I mean, no, it was bad. It was bad. It was terrible. But at the same time, and two of you disagree with me on this, it probably had the best cast in terms of notability. Christopher Guest's brother, the guy that was in Pulp Fiction with the shotgun, the actor that played Superfly, and he had a picture of Johnson. You had a picture of Go Robo.
Go Robo, and you had Clu Gulager.
Clu Gulager, and you had what guy?
What? From our hometown.
He's from Memphis. So I think in terms of the cast, it was probably the most notable cast. I mean,
they didn't do nothing for it. Nothing. This was god awful dog shit.
Really, the movie had no direction.
Yeah, it had no direction.
I don't think there was a director on set. The puppets directed this movie.
And again, Decapitron, the super puppet, he had guns on the side of his head. But he just shot lightning.
He didn't use them.
He was like a Tesla coil.
Yeah, I like to call him Decrapitron.
And then we had Torch make an appearance, but we hadn't seen him at all.
Torch wasn't in the last one. And when Torch did burn someone, they didn't even burn.
Yeah, he just shot it in front of them.
Yeah. If you don't ever watch this movie, ever. Even if you watch part 4 and you're like, oh, it's going to continue. The story continues. It's like the same. No, it's not. It's horrible. They're night and day bad. I don't know what happened between the day they stopped filming on 4 and the next day when they started filming on 5, but it got bad. One
of the things that when we started this and before we started that I wanted to kind of think about when we watch these is maybe are there like overarching themes or styles or there's really nothing.
No,
there's nothing that connects them other than the puppets.
Yeah, they don't follow their own timeline. They break canon.
They retcon everything.
Yeah, nothing. It can change anything, which that doesn't bother me. It's not like I was trying to. They're not Star Wars, but this one was it. This is the breaking point that I broke down during this movie, and
yeah, me too. It's just
I felt like I was losing it.
I feel like I'm being tortured and made to watch.
Yeah, this was the first time I felt like I was being tortured. This one has no point. It didn't make any sense. There's no plot. It's just extended scenes of the puppets moving their arms like this. Showing off the rod puppetry.
Making weird sounds.
It was horrible. It was a nightmare. But it did have a couple of notable characters. We had we had all been wondering because we got through 3 Puppet Master films and there had not been any African American actors featured. And you saw in our last video we thought that Puppet Master 3 may have been a little anti-Semitic. So we began thinking about what other races Puppet Master could hate on. And so in part 4 though you had Go Robo, so there's our first African American actor. This movie upped the ante and they got 2. They got 2 of them
and a picture of one
and a picture of Go Robo.
Picture of Go Robo.
But we also had an actor who we referred to by the name of What the entire time because there was a part where the guy told these thugs to find these puppets and he said just whenever you find these puppets get them, and the guy goes what? So that's probably not funny at all, but after you've been sitting here and you got delirious, I think we did rewind that.
I'm sick of the location, man.
I'm sick of Bodega Bay. I know for a fact the next one goes somewhere else, so I'm excited to go
that's
there.
Encouraging.
But I do remember
I hope the script and the writing can go somewhere else.
No, it's not good. I'm hoping the location change will help. There was no good kills in this movie. It was all
4
shit.
kills.
Yeah,
4 weak-ass kills. 4 and 5 can be thrown out the window. As of now, Puppet Master is a trilogy. You should never watch past part.
I think the 3rd one would have been a good one to end on.
I don't even remember the 3rd one.
The one in Nazi Germany?
Yeah, don't remember. They all.
It was only like 4 hours ago, Brandon.
Yeah, they just kind of blend together. I mean, it's not distinct and not interesting. So I mean, how are you going to commit this to memory?
Well, you always remember the third one had the best breasts.
Yeah, that
That made it stand out.
and Aaron.
Aaron Eisenberg made his appearance, and that got me through probably the day seeing him. He made the day, but this about ruined the day.
Yeah.
This takes you back to a time period. It made me feel like I was in like 1994, and if I had rented this, I would have watched it all the way through, because I paid money. But I would have been so mad. I would have been so mad. Even if I was young.
Yeah, he like admits to murdering the people from the fourth one.
They don't even go back to that. They don't even go
And
back
then
to
he
the
just
fact that he
gets
was
out.
charged and in jail. And they're going to charge him. And then they just let him go. I hate it. I hate this movie.
Yeah, if this had been something I was watching on streaming on Netflix, I would not finish it. I would get into it about 10 minutes and stop.
Oh, I would turn it off immediately. It's horrible. Don't ever watch it.
It probably the only thing good to take away from this film, I think, is the lightning transitions.
There's some lightning transitions where on the screen, these two strips of lightning go down the center and then they go out. So it's like the transition goes whoosh, whoosh. And that was freaking awesome.
And that's really not used enough, I think, in today's films.
No. You need flashier transitions. When there's a character in your movie that has lightning abilities, lightning transitions should be utilized more.
Mortal Kombat, was this utilized enough? No.
No, not in Mortal Kombat. There was some Mortal Kombat style scenes in this where broad puppets fought each other for a good 5 minutes. Slaps. You got some good slaps on some puppets, and I believe we mentioned that we didn't think that if you hit a wooden puppet in the face,
It would sound like
it
two
would
meat
sound
slappers.
like two meat slappers.
Additionally, another film that could use transitions like this effectively, not necessarily lightning, but electricity, would be The Green Mile.
Yeah.
So,
Green Mile
execution,
transitions.
electricity. White.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. No, I want to kill myself right now. This is horrible.
What are y'all's expectations for the next one?
I've seen it, but it's been a while. But I remember a little bit of what it was about, and I kind of liked it. I kind of like movies set in the country. I kind of like movies about like losers who might like do better, which I remember it kind of being like. But then I remember it being hard to get through at the same time.
How about you, Brandon?
I don't have any expectations for the film. I can just know that we had someone very friendly bring us some Jimmy John's sandwiches with hot peppers on them, and that's all I'm really
Hot peppers.
looking forward to it at this
We're
point.
about to
Alright.
eat some hot peppers and sandwiches, and we'll see you on the other
Alright,
side
yeah.
of Curse of the Puppet Master.
Jesus Christ, help us all.